The Failure Report. What Most People Do Wrong in Internet Marketing and How to Avoid Their Mistakes by Jason Fladden. 2 years ago, I attended a marketing seminar in Dallas, Texas. It was Affiliate Incubator put on by Stu McLaren and Russell Brunson. When you attend these seminars, you walk away with a deeper understanding of what behaviors cause a person to succeed in internet marketing and those which cause a person to fail. There's a huge gap. It's not a gap that can't be bridged if you know how. And I want to help you avoid some of the traps that I have identified which stop people from making money on the internet. Problem number 1, not realizing it's all about making money. We had just gotten back from dinner. One of the attendees there showed me his website. The first question I asked was, how much money is this website making you? He stuttered. He stammered. He started to explain that his website was more about SEO than about making money. Wrong. It's all about making money. If you're doing something that isn't making you money, stop it. Now understand this. It's okay to admit you don't make any money. Time and time again, people lied to me telling me that they were making a few thousand a month or whatever, but their body language told otherwise. And that's a huge problem. They equate making money or not with their ego. Better to admit you aren't making money now than to try to hide it. What message is that sending your subconscious? It's sending the message that it's okay and excusable to continue with your current behavior. If your goal is to make money, then it's not excusable. I do not think less of a person who isn't making any money online. I do think less of a person who doesn't want to admit it, though, or who lies about it. The fact is, I can't really help those people because their ego will get in the way. It's when you make it excusable to do stuff that doesn't make you money. That's when the problem occurs. You're just justifying behavior that is counterproductive to your end goal. Jim Rohn said, affirm the truth, and I agree. It's only when you look at the situation with accurate thinking can you formulate a plan based on reality. Otherwise, you'll come up with excuses. People are either really good at making money or really good at making excuses, but never good at both. Pick one. Problem number 2, not understanding the point of overwhelm. You know how many notes I took in the entire 3 days seminar? 1.5 pages, and I only used 30% of those notes. The fact is, I know exactly where I'm going with my business. I'm only interested in ideas that will help get me there faster or enhance what I'm already doing by making it easier and more enjoyable. Learning how to use social media marketing from scratch will make the process longer, not shorter. Sure, people make millions off of it, but I'm not going to pretend there isn't a massive learning curve to it. There is. 1, I don't want to attempt it because I have to completely reinvent my business to incorporate it. Not for me. But most people at these seminars leave with pages and pages of notes, almost a whole notebook full. I used to be one of them. You know how many times I've used those notes like that? Twice. Let's be honest with ourselves. Do we really do anything with the notes when we get home? So why clutter up your life anymore? There is a point of overwhelm. That's when you have too much noise in your head. That's usually caused by trying to take in 20 hours of content in 3 days. 20 condensed hours covering thousands of hours of experience. When you leave yourself open to all possibilities, you end up choosing none. If I were starting over from scratch, here's what I'd do. I'd go to the seminar until I heard a presentation that completely blew me away and got me excited. Then, if that speaker had a course, I'd buy it. Then I'd lock myself in the room for the rest of the seminar. I'd devour that information. By the end of the seminar, I'd already have an action plan on using that information and have already completed several steps to it. That means no more attending other presentations. I only break at night to go network with other people, to develop mutually prosperous relationships for helping each other to achieve our goals. If I was too shy to network, then I'd just stay in my hotel room and act. By the flight home, I'd have already put 25 hours of work into my new internet business. The momentum would then carry over when I got home. With all my spare time, I know exactly what I should be doing, and that's all I would be doing. That's not sexy, though. In fact, it kind of sounds like hard work, doesn't it? That's because it is, in a relative sense. You're going to have to dig for it a bit, but trust me, my work days are very easy these days. I don't have to paint houses. I don't have to answer to someone else. I don't have to do manual labor, and I don't have to put up with idiots. It was totally worth those few months of solid, dedicated action taking. Here's how to beat the point of overwhelm. First, realize it exists. Second, whenever you feel overwhelmed, stop thinking. Overwhelm only comes from thinking too much. What do you do instead? Take action. Just go with something, anything, than staying in a state of overwhelm. Problem number 3, delaying the decision. I hung out with a friend for most of the seminar. He is aware that I follow the 60-second rule. That rule is simple. Take no longer than 60 seconds to make a decision. So we'd go out to eat with a group of seminar attendees. It'd take them 10 minutes to figure out where to go, another 10 minutes to organize the carpools, and 10 minutes more of BSing before we even left the hotel. In that time, I could have cooked a meal from scratch. Whenever either my friends or I would notice someone hesitating, we'd turn to each other and say, 60-second rule. You wouldn't believe how many times we said that during the seminar. It absolutely blows my mind how people get comfortable hesitating. I have conditioned myself to take action, not hesitate, because I know that taking action is a lot better thing to do than hesitating when it comes to making money. Delaying the decision is worse than making the wrong decision. You can usually fix a bad decision. You can't fix indecision. Problem number 4, mistaking different from easier. Since we are at an affiliate seminar, we hear the same thing over and over again. Affiliate marketing is easier because you don't have to create the product, write the sales letter, or do customer support. You can just focus on marketing. That's a lie. Since the barrier to entry into affiliate marketing is so much lower, you have way more competition. Affiliate marketing is not an easier business model. It's a different business model. However, many people want to believe it's easier because they wish it were true. However, wishing and wanting usually are the enemy to making money online. A better approach is accurate thinking, as identified by Napoleon Hill as one of the 17 traits all successful people have in common. Here's my philosophy. Harder is easier. Since fewer people do it, less competition. I love the fact that it's just a little bit harder for most people to create video products. That makes my product stand out more. I like it that it's just a little bit harder to repropose PRL content than to use it as it is. That makes my PLR promotions a lot more profitable. Don't think easier. Think harder. Look for those things that require just a little more effort. Those are the things you want to do because most people won't do them. And if you do enough of those things, you'll start to develop a competitive advantage. And I'm into competitive advantages. Problem number 5, overestimating the importance of information. In internet marketing, information is not as important as people. You wouldn't believe how many people are making more money than me in internet marketing who put out inferior products, who don't try nearly as hard, and who aren't 1/10 as good of marketers as I am. What's their secret? They are connected with the right people, people who help them launch their career, people who have endorsed them, people who have put them in contact with the right opportunities and gave them access to places that you and I can't get access to. People are more important than information. Having 4 close, successful friends in internet marketing will probably make you more money than the info you get from $20,000 worth of products. We all have access to good information. Everything you really need to know to get started can be found for free. Spend less time buying products and more time developing profitable friendships. The best way to do that is to do something for someone else to benefit them before asking for anything in return. If you do that with enough people, you'll be well on your way. Problem number 6, not reducing everything down to its simplest elements. Here's my business model. Create at least 2 new products a month. Advertise cheaply on certain websites. And with video and article marketing, push my affiliate program on the back end and cross-sell my products. Repeat process with each new launch. That's it. Simple. I could write it on a Post-it note. I really only do 4 or 5 things in my business, but I do those 4 or 5 things very well. I am an expert at them. I am not a CPA marketing expert. I am not a joint venture expert. I am not a site flipping expert. I am not a super affiliate marketing guru. Social media remains a mystery for me for the most part. But I am a master at writing good copy in 3 hours or less. I am a master at creating a high quality product in 1 to 2 days. I am a master at using free content through video and article marketing to drive traffic to my site. And I am a master at managing my time to get the most done. Wow, that's not a lot, is it? But it's all you need. Really, just master a few simple elements and put them together into a business model. Almost every single person at these conferences was trying to learn everything about everything. I said to Robert Plank that if I had as much noise in my head as they did when I sat down to work on my business, I wouldn't get anything done either. You want to clear your noise. Be able to write your business model on a Post-it note. If you can't do that, you're doing something wrong.